Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to F.A.T Mods, where we mod anything, and I mean anything. We're not partial around here. Never mind me, but I do mod anything. So as you see the title, I'm gonna be doing an exhaust. But first, let me give you a quick update. So on the interior, when I ordered the material, I ordered 2 hide. I dropped it off to the guy doing the interior, and he's like, "I thought you said you ordered 2 hide." I'm like, "I did order 2 hide, but apparently." These hides are very small, so I think they were made for Oompa Loompas and tall ass people like me, because he said those 2 hides look like 1 hide. The size of them, by the time they put them together, it's almost the size of 1 hide. So here's the dilemma. Now that color, as you can see, it's not for everyone. It's a freaky ass color, and trying to locate that from other dealers, I'm having no luck. So the guy that I ordered it from, he said he ordered it from Italy, and right now, because of the pandemic in Italy, you know, they got hit really hard, and he can't get any answers back yet. So if I can't get any more answers from him, I can't get any more leather from him, guess what? Interior gotta get redone. I don't have that kind of money. The time, sure, a car won't be ready for this summer, but the money, because I have to get the dash retrim, the center console retrim, the back seat's already, the lower part of the back seat is already done. Still have to do the upper back part and the fronts. And the doors are already sewn, so now I have to go and source different color leather that I can get from someone else, which is not gonna match, so I have to redo the entire interior. I don't have that kind of subscribers. I don't have that kind of money. So let's hope I can guarantee you, maybe, I hope I'm wrong, this car won't be done for this summer. I hope I'm wrong. But in the meantime, we're gonna be doing an exhaust. And I might go on a little rant here. So for this car, the person who had it before me, they cut out one of the resonators. Drawing a blank. He cut out one of the resonators, and I think they mod the muffler, you know, where you cut the muffler open and yank the guts out and weld it back together, because this thing is way too raspy. Not for me. This is a V8. I don't have a V10. I don't have a V12. This is a V8. You go to LS engine, they got the deep roar. You go to even these cars, when they open up, they roar, not scream. I'm not looking for a screamer. I have a wife. Sorry if I offend anyone, but I do. I don't need a screamer. This car is not supposed to scream. You're supposed to hear the bass note in this car when you step on it. And all I get is that damn raspy ass tin can lawn mowing piece of whatever the hell they did to this, and think it sounds cool. No, it sounds stupid. Now, because a lot of you jerk faces out there, cops are going around ticketing everyone with a note coming out of the exhaust, because all the pop 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 pop. It's not cool. It's just stupid. And all you guys that think that, oh my God, that sounds so wicked. No, you guys are morons. Sorry, I know everyone have their own pick, but you're morons. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Like, you're going down the street and all you're hearing pop 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 pop. That's not cool, guys. I don't care what anybody says. It ain't cool. And if I offend you, good. You need to be offended. And because of jerks like you, other people are getting tickets just for the simplest thing. And a lot of you are getting it, and you deserve it. But now cops are, every time they hear a little note from an exhaust, they want to pull you over and check it just because of you jerks. Now, enough of that ranting. So I went on and got an exhaust for this car. I got it months ago, probably a year ago. No, it's not a Meister shop. It's not an Akrapovic. It's not some of these big ass expensive Valvetronic exhausts that you guys. Listen, I have a beautiful family and when you have young ladies in your family, you know they take up a lot of budget. And I got a few of them in my family. So I got kids, I got wife, I got house, I got mortgage. I'm not spending unnecessary money on titanium exhaust because it's so pretty. Guess what? Nobody's looking at the exhaust underneath the car. Nobody will see it except you. I'm not gonna raise my car up just to polish my exhaust. I spend my time with my kids instead of polishing. Don't get me wrong, I believe in keeping a car clean and beautiful. But some of you guys raise them up and you polish it. Good for you. Get a life. I know I'm gonna lose half my subscribers, but I don't care. I say it how I see it, and I see it Well, I guess if you're gonna pay $10,000 US for an exhaust, you better polish the hell out of it. Me? No, not gonna happen. So what I end up getting is a Becker exhaust. Ooh, how could you? Well, I did. And I've seen the videos on it on other cars, and I like the way it sounds. And for the price, we know Becker make good performance exhaust for Porsches and stuff, but let's see how it sounds at the BMW. I think I'm gonna love it. I know you can't be any worse than this raspy shit I got on here. So let's see how it sounds. And yes, I did get my rant out, and yes, I did piss a lot of people off, but guess what? I don't care. Let's put this exhaust on the car. I'm definitely gonna try and get this exhaust to come out a lot more. See how much that sticks in from the side. And we're gonna get some big, massive pipes on here. But first, I gotta take off this old exhaust. And you know, see we got room on the side of the diffuser there, a little bit there. We're gonna be using up all of that, and just look at that dirty carbon fiber. But yes, so let me jump out there and yank this out. I won't bring the camera with me. I'll just show you guys when I pull it out, and then we'll match it up to the other one. You can see the well line along there, down there where they cut out the exhaust. They cut it open, and I guess they took the guts out and just made it a straight through. That's why this thing was so damn raspy. But here it is in its ugly state. So we got our cats up there. And we have our X pipe with the missing resonator there. They still have one there. Now we got mine in the package over there and over here, which I'm gonna open up. Yeah, I had to get it like this to bring it across the border because I picked up a lot at once. And now I'm just gonna finally, I didn't even open it to see what it looked like. So now I'm just gonna open it to see what it really looks like. Well, here it is. It ain't no titanium exhaust, but it's good enough. I mean, you can tell this thing was welded properly. I don't care what anyone says, this is good enough for F.A.T mods right here. I don't need to go buy titanium exhaust because I have no need for a titanium exhaust. Yeah, they sound good. They look good. But guess what? No one's looking underneath the car. But as nice as these tips are, these are gonna get cut off. I don't know where he's gonna cut them, but he's gonna cut them off to put on my new tips on here because yeah, boy, these are 2.5, and I'm going 4 inches. Big boys. Oh man, this thing looks really good. Now I'm gonna get it together so I can start assembling it. Look at the difference. Factory, aftermarket. So now I'm gonna transfer the brackets over, but the only problem is they didn't send any bolts. The one from the factory is welded on here, but this one, good thing I have a lot of, what is this, nut. These nuts. Good thing I have a lot of nuts hanging around here, so I'll just lightly put it on for now. What size is this? Son of my gun. Yep, 13. I need a 13 wrench. It's under the car. Son of a... So I'll just put these on here for now and then tighten it up later depending on, because you know there's adjustments, how high or low you want to go. I couldn't finish off that exhaust yesterday. I'm telling you, the quality on this exhaust is great, but the downfall for this exhaust is the hangers. Oh my God. It's like I have to keep it professional. The hangers on that exhaust is way too big for where it goes on the car. Those little red things, I don't know what the hell you call them. You have to grind the living hell out of it. And I mean, grind the living hell out of these things. Once you do that, all the other fitment issues are great. Just make sure you use back the 2 factory, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 factory nut and bolts that come off the header. Better than the stuff they provide. Use the factory ones up there. But I'm telling you, man, holy shit! When I say grind, you gotta grind the head, almost grind the heads off of those things. Just leave a little bit on so the rubber won't come off. And their hangers are so fat too. Once you get it on, it ain't coming off, because the one from BMW is a little thinner, so it can move. This one, you gotta pry it, beat it off. So even if you grind most of the head off, you won't have an issue. But wow. Don't pay attention to the cables hanging down. I still need the clips to hold them back up. But for now, exhaust is bolted up. And trust me, guys, you should use the factory nuts and bolts they give you. Don't use the one that comes from Becker. It's too hard to use. These ones are much better to use. My O2 sensor is plugged in, primary and secondary, on both sides. So one there, one here. And now let's try and slide down. Clamps are on. All the way down. Now this right here, I'm gonna have to do something about. As you can see, it is touching right up there. So I see that I get a new one with a little bend in the bottom here or something, but it's touching right here. So I don't know, maybe if I get it on a hoist, I could have someone help me push it up so I could tighten it, and maybe I might get enough clearance. But if not, I'll just get a new bracket like this. You know, I got enough friends at machine shops can make me something. Resonators, clamps are on there again too. And keep sliding out. And there it is. Both sides. And it is still way in like the factory. But good thing I have new tips going on there. But guess what? Those tips are a wee bit too big. So I'm gonna have to drop down to a 3.5. I wanted my massive 4-inch tip, but if I get 4-inch, they're gonna be touching the sides and touching each other. So you know what? I want a little bit of space in between everywhere. So I'm gonna go down to 3-inch and see how it works from there. But man. And now we get to start it up and see how it sounds. Still look like factory, but I guarantee it's gonna sound better. Well, it's quiet, but it's not as quiet as the way it was before. And now I'm gonna give it a few revs. Yeah, you see the smile on his face. This freaking car sounds so good. So good, I'm telling you. I got that note that I'm looking for, and oh, I can't wait to take this thing for a drive. Real good drive, not just up and down the street, for a real drive. But you guys see how it sounds. You might not love it. Some of you love the raspy. Good for you. I don't. I like the deep tone. Everyone else around here seems to love the way it sounds. And you know what? I really don't care. As long as I love the way it sounds and it's looking good, it's sounding good, except for the interior. So now I did find a back brake solution for this. I'll let you guys know. I'm just gonna powder coat them right now. I also gotta lower them, but I've been waiting on my end links for 2 freaking months now from Hotchkits. Where the hell is my end link? Jesus, man. I can't believe everything for this car is hard. But I installed the video, I installed the exhaust, it sounds good, and that's it for this one. So I'm gonna go start working on the rest of this stuff. I had a week off, but I was messing with carbon fiber and I just had to put it aside. I can't take that no more. So for now, that's it for this video, but in the next one, I don't know if I'm gonna do in brakes or lowering or whatever, but I'm gonna get this car done and just wait for the seats. Everything else is gonna be done. I'm gonna be waiting, just be waiting on the seats, but that's it for now. Laters.